This is not the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. Chapter 1. Recycled materials.
We needed another water bottle for today, and I wanted to prove that Trie isn't the only one that used tools. What I did is put holes into this old orange juice can. And now I'm gonna go get water and I'll be right back. I'm back! We're using recycled material like old water bottles, old sweet potatoes, and bottom cut away from old salad. We're gonna fill the half-cut water bottles. We're gonna fill it with water about halfway. Start with the celery. What you're gonna do with the celery is just put it in there and make sure it's level. Just like this. And we will do more till June. Okay, let's move on to the potatoes. You're gonna take your water bottle lid. It was just cut off from the water bottle. You're gonna place it on the water bottle and take your potato and then make sure the pointy side is putting down. The tip needs to be in the water. That's how it's supposed to look. And Mr. Potato Head. Ta-da! Plus 40. And last but not least, lots of recycled water gallons. So these are cut in half water gallons that we put Miracle-Gro potting mix in. And we will use these to start our February seeds. Recycled materials, this is the way.
This is the way. Chapter 2. Crowd planting February seeds.
And we're just going to water it and get ready for seeds. Start. Crowd planting means no wasted seeds, no leftovers. We plant them like microgreens. We can thin the crop and eat them, and we divide and repot before they can reach the garden. We have Walla Walla onion, bunchen onion, candy hybrid onion, yellow sweet Spanish hybrid onion, red ring hybrid onion, Italian basil, and Greek oregano. And we're going to take our seeds and put it in our seeder and sprinkle them around. Let's start with the Walla Walla onion. And you're just going to sprinkle them lightly on the top. You know, this is just like microgreens. You're just covering the top. These two are both for this onion. This is the finished one, and this is the one I'm working on. Gotta get it all over the place. Now, if I can do this, I know you can do it. Okay. So, here we have, as you can see, we watered this one more time. And in this next batch, is going to have my carrots, my fennel. We got fennel, good plant. And then we have ube. And then we have sage, dark green Italian, parsley, peppermint, chives. So we put all 24 up here. This is 25, and we're just gonna tighten this in. You know what I'm talking about, and just to keep the moisture in, tighten it like that. Then now, guess what? We gotta put it with the 24. Make sure your number is showing. Oh yeah. Oh, and one more thing. This is one. We put numbers on our gallon so we know what we have. Now, one more thing. Remember that method is like microgreens, a lot of food before we take the remaining part outside. Okay, now we're just going to put our dirt on to keep the moisture, and we're going to put the tape on the top to keep the moisture in as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your dirt and take about this much. This is actually the second day. We ran out of time yesterday, so I re-watered these just before lightly covering the seeds with a little bit more dirt. We could have done this all the first day, but we started pretty late. Okay, these 12 are done. We watered them, we put dirt on them, and we covered their tops. We're going to put them back on their shelf, except for 20, 21, 22, and 18. We're going to put those 4 on the heating pad, like I said, because they need help germinating. We have in these ones, we have ube, parsley, putting them on a good fella, the heat pad. Crowd seeding. This is the way.
This is the way. Chapter 3. Divide and prosper.
We're going to divide this comfrey to show you how our divide and prosper plan works. It came with roots that looked like little pieces of ginger. And we put it back underneath my aquaponics system, and it took off. And I'm going to ask my sister KK to help me divide them.
First, we're going to fill these with dirt about halfway. So now what we're going to do is we're going to water them generously, and then after that we're going to separate these. Okay.
KK finished putting dirt around the comfrey, so I'm just going to give it a drink of water before we put it under the light, and then we're done. So we will repeat this method with most of our February gardening starts, dividing them and moving them to larger spaces, and eventually to the garden. Divide and prosper. This is the way.
This is the way. Chapter 4. Old seed and winter seeding.
So these are last used tomatoes, and we're going to try to start it in winter sown. And again, we're just going to put these tomatoes in these containers, and then we're just going to put them outside. If we get anything, bonus! These are peppers. I think this is the pepper seeds, and I think these are the tomato seeds. Yeah, this is pepper, tomato. We're going to put dirt over the seeds, and then we're going to seal them up with duct tape and put them up outside. We're going to put dirt over the top, like I said. sure you cover the seeds up. You can use your hands. I'm gonna do it because I don't have very much anymore. Okay, so we finished putting dirt on top of these seeds, oiled seeds, and now I'm gonna show you how to put duct tape around it. And as you can see, I did one already. So you just close it up. Remember how we close them up with our other batch. I'm going to close it up like that, then put duct tape around it. Press down. Perfect. So that's it for winter sowing. Many people swear by it, and we're trying it this year for the first time to see if we can get extra tomatoes and peppers. Trying new things like winter sowing. This is the way.
This is the way, Chapter 5, #One Seed Challenge.
I want to tell you about our single seed challenge. If you don't know about the single seed challenge, please visit Arkansas Woodcutter. Alrighty, now I'm going to tell you about my single seed challenge. These are my old watermelon and cantaloupe seeds. This is my cantaloupe. And this is my watermelon. Our ground squirrels can actually eat these if they're planted in the ground. So we're going to plant them in here. We're going to take one seed because it's the single seed challenge. Make sure the pointy side is facing down, right in the middle. So we got fresh dirt. We're going to put it right here in the middle until it's right there. Now you're going to cover it up just like you would do to a nice plant. This one was our crimson sweet watermelon. Our cantaloupe. Now, this was packed for 2019, so that's why it's really old. I'm excited. Oh, I got it. Ooh, the blue seeds. As you can see, they're not like watermelon. They're actually blue seeds, and I'm amazed with that. So, you're going to take your single seed, and as you can see, there's a little pointy side. And you're going to put that down in the dirt. So, put it just at my tip. Ah, perfect. You can see that it has that. Now, we're just going to cover it out like we did with our watermelon. And now, here's the exciting part that I love too. Water it. Let's start with the cantaloupe. You're going to give it nice, good water. Next, we're going to move on to our watermelon. We're going to add a seed to our cantaloupe, just like this. Put it planting. C as cantaloupe, and W as watermelon. Now, we're going to close them up and put them on the heating pad. The Single Seed Challenge, Shed Wars 2021, collaborating with our YouTube friends. This is the way. Stay tuned for my next gardening video as I take on the Arkansas Woodcutter's nemesis and see Trie's new seed space. Yeah, my sister's pretty clever like that, and she can build stuff that rocks.
Let's try again.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for
Keep going.
That was so worth it.
Today in this video, we're gonna be planting spring seeds.